No, no doubt. No doubt. One more question, Lou. What is a hypno? What is a horned frog? Is it a hypnotoad?
It's a lizard, actually. It's not even a frog. There is such thing as a horned frog, but they live in South America. The thing in Texas is a horned lizard, but TCU just calls it a horned frog, and it's anatomically accurate, whatever that means.
Okay. All right, Lou. Have a good morning, man. Go fucking dogs.
All
Man.
right, buddy. Yep, go dogs. Good to hear from you, man. I appreciate you coming on. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Let me just say this. This is a great honor to be on your channel, bro. It's really cool. Had a lot of Georgia fans the last couple of days in the comments talking a lot. You guys beat us fair and square.
Facts.
I want to apologize for calling you guys puppies. You guys showed up and played really good. But the notion that Georgia is this predominantly powerhouse is just not true. And the caller talked about Tennessee is the new orange team. Can they make the college football playoff first? Georgia, you guys are lucky.
Lucky.
Marvin Harrison didn't play.
Can you tell me? I want you to tell me the other teams that have won back-to-back national titles that weren't powerhouses, or is Georgia the only one?
Y'all haven't won a back-to-back national. Y'all haven't won it. Y'all have not won it yet.
You know we're beating TCU.
I don't know that.
Well, I'm not surprised you don't know that. You thought Ohio State was beating Georgia, so you're not the brightest bulb.
I will say this: that hit by whoever it was, that wasn't targeting. That was not targeting. I'll give you that. But when it comes to Ohio State, we are the cream of the crop. We the big dogs.
Since
when?
Since when? You've won two national titles in the last 50 years, sir.
Since 2000, we've been the big dogs.
No, you haven't.
College football.
No, you haven't.
Look, 2002 national championship. 2006-07, we made the title game. 2014, we won the first ever.
You're bragging about losing now? Okay.
We have more national titles than you guys have.
Harvard's got more than Ohio State. Are they better than Ohio State today?
No, I said since 2000.
You don't have more national titles than Georgia since 2000. You've got the same, 2.
Y'all don't have to.
We'll have 2 in 6 days. You know it, I know it, and the Argentinian people know it. Everyone but you knows it.
I thought that team up north was going to win against TCU.
I know you did. That's what I'm saying. Every game, you pick every game wrong. You picked Ohio State to beat Michigan. You picked Michigan to beat TCU. You pick Ohio State to beat Georgia. Now you're picking TCU to beat Georgia. That's all we need to know that Georgia's going to win. You pick games wrong like it's your job.
So I've had a lot of Georgia fans in the comments. I'll say this. Y'all are not a better football program than us.
How do you run college football, but you're 2-12 against the SEC in the postseason? How's that possible?
Y'all act like Ohio State is a bad program. You keep talking about, that team up north, they're bringing everyone back. They get Ohio State at home next year.
How do you run college football when you haven't even won your division since 2020? And there was no division, so you haven't won a division. You haven't beat Michigan since 2019. You haven't won your division since 2020. You haven't won the Big Ten since 2020. You haven't won a playoff game since when?
2020, we won a playoff game.
Yeah, which was what, your 6th game of the year?
Dude, when it comes to Ohio State and Georgia, there's levels to this.
Played a playoff game.
Top level, y'all below us.
Listen. Ohio State's not on Georgia's level. That was proven. Yeah, it's just reality. So Georgia's about to win its 2nd national title in a row. Ohio State's not. You've won 2 national titles in the last 50 years. To run around saying you're the cream of the crop is absolutely ridiculous.
We beat Alabama and Clemson.
When?
2014 and 2020.
Okay, well, we beat Ohio State 3 days ago. So what does that mean?
So you think next year we're not going to make the playoffs?
You beating Alabama and Clemson 8 years ago means more than Georgia beating Ohio State 3 days ago? This is what's wrong. You're from Ohio, aren't you?
I'm an alum of the Ohio State.
Yeah, well, so you and 100,000 people a year are an alum of Ohio State. But, yeah, this is obvious you're from Ohio. You got permanent brain freeze. You got permanent brain freeze. You're trying to convince me that the reason Ohio State runs college football is because they beat Alabama 8 years ago, but it doesn't mean anything that Georgia beat Ohio State 3 days ago. You couldn't be any dumber if you tried, buddy. Are you purposely embarrassing yourself, or is this happening on accident?
We were literally just in the championship game 2 years ago. You act like Ohio State fell off a cliff because we lost 2 games to Harbaugh.
Okay, well, Georgia, I didn't know we could brag about that. Okay, Georgia was in the title game in 2017. Can I brag about that?
Ours was more recent.
But we won one. We won last year, dummy. You're bragging about loses. You're bragging about losing a national title game 2 years ago. Georgia won a national title game 1 year ago. Which one is better in your mind?
Look, if we play Georgia on a neutral site, we win.
You played them on a neutral site, dipshit.
That was in y'all's home backyard.
Oh my God.
That's like us. That's like, dude.
We won a national title last year in the building that houses the Big Ten title game.
That is a good point.
That is an excellent point. You Ohio State people who think it matters where you play. Where did you play Michigan at this year?
Well, we played them at home.
Well, and what happened? And what happened, sir?
We lost on five plays. We lost the game.
You got humiliated is what happened.
Dude, we were literally up in the first half. Do you think we'll make the playoffs next year?
No.
Why not?
You got no quarterback.
And I'll address the Marvin Harrison Jr. thing. Look, they're saying that he's going to transfer to USC. I don't know if that's true or not. Do you see him going to USC?
I wouldn't. I don't know. Look, I don't know why anybody would leave Ohio State off to go anywhere. I really don't. I mean, I'm talking a lot of shit, but Ohio State puts a ton of people in the NFL. Every wide receiver they have ends up in the NFL. So I don't understand. But after what I saw last year, nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, you got, what's his name? Jordan Addison transferred. Jordan Addison won the Blitnikoff, transferred from Pitt to Southern Cal. Now they're talking about Marvin Harrison doing it. I mean, you just see a lot of weird shit. So I don't know why he would do it unless he knows something about y'all's quarterback for next year that I don't know. Is y'all's quarterback next year hot doo-doo or something or what?
Devin Brown, I have no idea. We know that Traven. We have most of our offense back, most of our defense back.
Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows y'all's quarterback next year is terrible, so he's getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't know, but
I'll tell you this: our defense is going to be a lot better next year. This is the first year under Jim Knowles.
Yeah, you sound like every Oklahoma fan I've ever met for the last 5 years right now.
Okay, it was a pleasure calling you. For my final question, what can Ohio State do to get over the hump against you guys next year? Because we're coming. We're going to see you again. This is giving me 2019, 2020 Clemson vibes. You guys beat us. Tough game, 2019. We came back, beat Clemson up. This year, you beat us. We got to see y'all again. So what can my Buckeyes do to beat you guys next year?
Well, they're going to need to have a quarterback as good as C.J. Stroud next year, which is to be determined. You got to get a lot less soft. What else? Ryan Day needs to stop calling plays.
He's not calling plays no more next year.
You need to man up on the lines of scrimmage. What else? I mean, I could go on and on. So
we'll see. Well, it was
beating Michigan might also be a step in the right direction.
Dude, we don't even say their name here. Come on, that hurts my ears just hearing that word.
Yeah.
But it was a pleasure being on your show.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you coming on. Good luck. Good luck down the road. And also in 2. Alec Dickey, thank you for the super chat. He said Ohio State fans eat emu caps for breakfast. And then they wash it down with a giant bowl of cream of wheat.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching this video. This was a great premiere. I know the Slimy Hot Boy, that was the one. That was the premiere of the day, but this one was a really good call too. So I decided to put it up here. Yeah. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Ohio State fans. I mean, Uncle Lou's right in a way. You're gonna need a quarterback as good as C.J. Stroud to win a national title next year. That's just the truth. Anything less than that, it's gonna be hard to do with your style of football, and that's just the truth. Even with the wide receivers you have. So, also could help to get a better offensive line, and I mean, your defense, defense another year under Jim Knowles, that would be pretty good. But I already talked about this in the Slimy Hot Boy video. Penn State and Michigan are going to be hard to beat, especially Michigan. So, if they have Jim Harbaugh, so, yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll do a poll this time. We'll do a poll. I didn't want to do a poll today because I know this is what everybody wanted, so it would have been a waste of time. But I'll just do a poll. All right, love y'all, man. See y'all later. Peace and go Dogs.